Come, Mayfly. You ought to familiarize yourself with our school before you begin.
Yes, Master. It's still early in the morning, but everyone's already up and busy.
It is. Soon, you will be practicing alongside them. The students live in the side house here, as will you. I believe you've met some of them already.
I see. Ah! There's a mouse climbing up on that bamboo by the wall.
Don't be alarmed by Brother Mouse. He has taken to staying in his true form most of the day.
Forgive me, brother.
I'm sure he does not mind. The School of May is one of the few refuges for Yao in this region. Our students are free to live in whatever form they wish. You may even choose to live as a reed, if that is what you desire.
Live in my true form. But
One must learn to find fulfillment in their true nature. Only then may one discern their path to the way. It will make sense in time. Come, let us speak further in the front courtyard.
Master, where is that music coming from? I keep hearing it, but I don't see anyone playing.
You won't have need of that haste much longer, Sister Mayfly. This is the front courtyard, where students may gather to train or rest as they like.
But no one's here.
This way.
There she is, the new student.
Sister Mayfly, are you feeling better? Hello, everyone. What are you all doing here?
Master Red is here too! Greetings, Master! We humbly request your guidance today!
It's good to see you all. Please, be seated. Revision always offers new insight. And with a new student among us today, let us begin by reviewing the stages of the method of longevity. To master this art, one must attain 3 stages: the regulation of qi, concentration and visualization, and the cultivation of the body. In the first stage, we focus on the rhythm of the breath. Each of you must find the pace which best suits your constitution and nature. Once you reach a state of meditation, we will work to concentrate the mind on an object, opening ourselves to the stimuli of the divine. As for the cultivation of the body,
that wouldn't be for the best.
Whatever do you mean, Master?
Your students are getting ahead of themselves. Teach them the basics first, eh? A pavilion is not built from the roof down.
If I am to cover every foundational detail, I would have to start from before the White Horse School was even founded. Unfortunately, I never walked its halls. All that I know, I learned from you. Would you do us the honor, Grandmaster? The students would be most grateful to hear it from your lips.
It has been quite some time since I last spoke of my old school, but I'd be happy to. The very first attempts at achieving longevity can be traced back to ancient times, but it's enough to start with the founding of the White Horse School, eh? It first took shape in the late Tang Dynasty, as our founding master traveled the land collecting many rare and lost scriptures in hopes of preserving the Taoist arts for future generations. From those arts, he developed a method to balance yin and yang, and through it, discovered the secret to a long life. He named it the practice of inner alchemy, and it later became the foundation of the White Horse School. Now, to perform it properly, you must work through these stages in order. Listen closely. The scripture says, "When one's mind is tranquil and free of distracting thoughts, all things between heaven and earth will become one with it." So the first step is to set aside worldly concerns and seek stillness from within. For only then can one perceive the presence of the way. Step 2 is about finding your tea. Life is born of the accumulation of tea. When tea gathers, we live. When it disperses, we perish. Without tea, we can neither strengthen our bodies nor nourish our spirits, and so we cannot prolong our lives. We must spend years learning its workings until it becomes as familiar to us as our own hands. The third step is to use your understanding of tea to work its flow, guiding it until it moves in harmony with the way. This step is the most crucial. When your body attunes itself to your tea and allows you to retain it. This may take some time, but it must not be rushed. Without the tea within, the body stands hollow. And if hollow, how may life endure in it? This takes real devotion. You must practice daily until your body is ready to harmonize with the flow of tea. To retain tea is to attain the way. One who has attained the way may long endure. So the scripture says. But the path is long and perilous. Stray from it, and both body and spirit may be annihilated. At best, it is a process of decades. At worst, well, I've seen some wait hundreds of years.
But, Grandmaster?
Yes? Speak your mind.
Do you really mean it will take a few decades for us to master this method?
To walk the path of longevity is no small feat. But the calmer your mind, the clearer your vision, and the quicker you will progress.
But how can I devote myself to a method that takes decades to master when I only have a few years to live? And if what you say is true, wouldn't only the long-lived be able to achieve longevity?
Ah. Not entirely. The scripture says, in the pursuit of worldly knowledge, one gains daily. In the pursuit of the way, one loses daily. Less and less is done until nothing is done. When nothing is done, nothing is left undone. Don't get so hung up on the path ahead. Nothing stays fixed forever. Live in the moment, and new opportunities will arise.
So, we'll just do nothing at all?
Not exactly. It isn't nothing, but rather non-action. We let go of all deliberate effort, attending to your purposes, doing only that which is yours to do.
That's absurd! If that's how it is, what are we to do? Sit around and wait for death to come? Our lives are much shorter than yours, you know.
Now, Brother Badger. The Grandmaster didn't mean...
That which is yours to do? What's that supposed to mean? Is this what's mine to do?
Grandmaster, none of us would be here if we had been content with the time we were given.
All right, everyone.
Master?
Each of us approaches the way differently, for we are all guided by our own nature. The Grandmaster speaks only from her own experience. If her words help you, hold them. If they muddle you, do not be troubled. You may understand them in the time to come.
Yes, Master.
It's been a long day, and the Grandmaster has traveled far. Please, leave her to rest.
Heron, are you alright?
I'm fine. Should have chosen my words with more care, though.
Well...
I thought they'd be interested. Back in my time.
What do you mean?
Nothing. Just forget what I've said and follow your master's teachings. Perhaps she's found a better way.
The third step the Grandmaster spoke of is what we call the cultivation of the body. Through practice, your body will work with your chi until they are one. Mastering this may take decades, even hundreds of years. But here in the School of May, we needn't dwell on that step. Instead, we focus on the regulation of chi and concentration and visualization.
We needn't dwell on that step?
Move! Constables on duty! Make way!
Chief, there's no trace of that Reed girl anywhere. She's disappeared.
I see. Stay sharp and keep an eye out for her. We can't allow any more Yao to escape.
News from the West Gate. 2 more Yao have been captured. Do you want to question them yourself like last time?
I'll be there shortly.
We've been walking for a while now. Where are you leading us?
This is it. The source was right. Yao are gathering here. Move in! Patrol constables! Civilians, stay back!
By whose order are you here? Who gave you the right?
Quite the posture for a wanted suspect. You're all under arrest. Seize them.
Come together to conquer this great wave.
No, come left.
I'll keep them occupied.
Flash in the water.
The tremors of fate.
And that's that.
The feathers will answer. I have the
An interesting one.
Take this.
What a bloom. Rise. What a bloom. 너? 바즐린가?
This is outrageous! You jumped up toll collector! How dare you lay your hands on us? Ah! What on earth is that noise? That's enough! I said enough! Stop!
They're not Yao? Stop the bells. I am Chief Constable Cheng, acting on orders to investigate the Yao involved in the stupid parade. I've been instructed to bring them to justice without delay. The verses you were reciting are identical to those the Yao chanted at the parade. If I am mistaken, I humbly ask for forgiveness in advance.
Can you believe this petulant boy? He thought we were Yao gathering for some evil ritual. Watch yourself, Chief Constable. Slandering a respected merchant like myself could get you in serious trouble.
All are equal before the law. I only act in accordance with it. I ask your presence at the Yamen. So please, gentlemen, come with us. Should you be proven innocent, I will offer my deepest apologies.
Do you know who you're speaking to, boy? I won't leave this house unless your superior comes and explains everything in person.
Gentlemen, I'm afraid there's been a misunderstanding.
Sir?
Those honorable gentlemen are simply studying the classics and cultivating their minds. It has nothing to do with the turmoil on the streets, nor with the Yao's evil deeds.
You speak the truth, Commander. These classics the gentlemen were reciting are scriptures transcribed by His Eminence Zheng himself. They serve only to enlighten the mind. But no doubt our young Chief Constable here only intended to perform his duties and perhaps lead to judgment. Is that so, Commander?
I thank you for your understanding and your timely message. Else, this could have been an even greater humiliation. He Guang, apologize to the honorable gentleman. Cheng He Guang, do you not hear me?
I acted thoughtlessly. For that I am sorry, Your Excellencies.
Do you think that an acceptable apology? When we return to the Yamen, you will suffer 60 strokes for your insolence.
Please, no need to be so harsh, Commander. I'm certain the Chief acted with the best intentions. Young men often rush to judgment. We've all done the same.
No real harm has been done to us. Do not punish him for doing his duty.
Just be sure to keep your officers in line, Li.
Of course. Your generosity is greatly appreciated, gentlemen. We shall take our relief. Why are you standing there like a statue? It's time to eat.
I'm awaiting my 60 strokes.
There won't be any coming. Now, go eat.
If you've elected to spare me, then allow me a question, Commander. The man who came with you had a scroll in his hand. Where did it come from? There's a Bagua array on it, formed by a Mei tree and a Jade sword.
He Guang, if I spare you the punishment, you ought to at least do me the courtesy of sparing me the questions.
Then I would rather take the punishment.
Do you really have no inkling of who you offended tonight?
I do not.
The Chen family, respected gentry with 3 imperial scholars in only few decades. Lord Lu, a core leader. His family have served in the military for generations. And the Lis, I needn't remind you who they are.
I am but the son of bandits. I don't know any of these High Lords.
Now you know.
The man with the scroll, is he of noble birth too? Am I right to assume that you've kept me from investigating the school of Mei? Not because you feared it might alarm them, but because you're aware of the school's prestigious background? You know they're responsible for the turmoil in the county, yet you permit these men to walk free, allowing the common Yao to take the fall.
Enough! Are you so naive? Do you truly have no clue as to why you were spared today?
Because of your connection to the man with the scroll.
Then you do have some inkling of what's going on. You did well capturing those Yao, and I had plenty to speak highly of you before Lord Lu. But after your actions today, storming into a civilian's home, attempting to arrest all present, how can I possibly recommend you? Have you forsaken your vow and decided to live in your father's disgrace forever?
I would never! But Commander, this is more important than my name. This is for the safety of the townspeople.
All right. Then tell me exactly what harm the School of Mei has done, and what crime you accuse them of.
As my prior report states, they're practicing sorcery and other forbidden arts.
They fabricated a descent of the deity at the parade, yes. But have you caught any of the offenders from that day?
Not yet.
And has any member of the school actually committed a crime? Or have you found some scripture that proves their evil intention?
I have not.
So, you have nothing. You wish me to convince the magistrate to act against the School of Mei, risking the anger of officials and high lords based on nothing? The school will claim that they were only teaching the method to strengthen the body and enrich the mind, and that the Yao were foolish and greedy to think their practice could bring longevity. We cannot act on hearsay and rumors, especially when it may anger the High Lords.
You're right. I lack the evidence to refute your words. But if it is the Lords that worry you, I will investigate in secret. 3 days is all I need. I will find the proof.
Enough. Go now. Get some rest. Your men are to be placed under the Captain Zhang. He knows the county well. You will remain, but only as his backup.
Why? I've done nothing wrong.
Then you've not listened to a word I've said.
Commander! Must the people's blood be spilled before we act?
Watch your tongue!
Perhaps I have not listened, Commander. Good night. It's getting late. Zhongni said, "One of virtue follows the course of the mean. One of cunning turns from it. Following the mean, the virtuous acts in due measure. Turning from the mean, the cunning moves without restraint." Fortunately, it's still not too late. That's...
Fire! Fire! There's a fire at Chief Constable Cheng's house!
Now that you know the path, you can go up the hill at your leisure and gather the elixir ingredients yourself. A little walk in the forest will do you good.
Thank you. I know the elixir helps with the practice, but isn't it a little unsettling, harvesting these herbs like this?
What's the matter? They're only plants, too young to form any spirit yet. It's not as if you're cutting down one of your own.
Mayfly. Oh, I mean, Sister Mayfly. I thought that I should come check on you, see how you're getting on.
Look at that. Someone finally discovered the door. Though not much of a knocker, are you?
Good day, Grandmaster.
What? What is it? You're giving me the withers.
You've followed Ren's teachings for a few days now, How do you feel?
Heron, you've asked me this a few times already. I'm well, just as I was yesterday and the day before that. My strength is improving, I feel light and full of energy, even after a long day in the mountains.
good. That's good then. Are you certain everything's fine? Nothing feels strange at all?
Absolutely. Why do you keep asking? Is something troubling you?
Nothing makes me happier than seeing you well, but... May I ask, have you felt anything out of place while practicing Ren's methods?
Out of place? I don't know. But I've moved on to the second stage, concentration and visualization. Master Ren said to meditate, I must sit in silence, concentrating my mind on an object and visualizing the inner deities until I find their presence. With consistent practice, the path to longevity will reveal itself. That mage tree nearby really is an ideal object to focus on. It seems to have been there for over 1,000 years. Maybe it really does have a connection to the spiritual world.
Are those her words?
Her exact words. I meditate about that tree day and night. I even see it in my dreams sometimes. And Master Ren has been most generous. She even helped the other students using the power of her sword. How did she explain it? Something like using the sword to clear the blockage in their body, freeing the flow of qi, so they can advance more quickly with their training. The first time I saw it, I almost thought she was about to poke a few holes in me, but instead, she just swiped it above my head, just like you did at the parade. I even asked Brother Yam to teach me something from the third stage. You should see how well I can do it already. Posture 1. Breeze in the lungs. Face north. Feet spread as wide as the shoulders. Master Ren told us that we must cultivate our bodies to align with the movement of qi. Only then can our mortal flesh be prepared for longevity. She said the cultivation would take about 2 months.
2 months? Those were her words?
That's right.
Wonderful news! Karma finally came for the heartless Chief Constable Chung.
Chung?
You mean that grumpy, self-righteous constable that's been hunting us night and day?
I heard that he's been interrogating Yao, plucking his captive's hairs one by one.
Yes, that's him! What a pig! No offense to pigs. I guess brutality must run in his blood. His family used to be bandits until they worked their way into the military. Not that they lasted long as soldiers. His own father turned out to be a crook. He cut ties with his father to keep his post, but I don't believe it. If he's willing to throw us all behind bars just to make himself look good, then he's just as bad as the rest of them.
I'll bet he's rotten to the core. But what do you mean by karma came for him? Aw, tell us what happened!
Isn't that the man we met at the gate?
I believe so.
I just don't understand why he hates us so much. We haven't hurt anyone. We just want to spread the method of longevity.
Hardly a surprise. Those with long lives seldom care for the short-lived.
Chog, the Grandmaster is still here.
Please, speak your mind. It is every creature's right.
Oh, I nearly forgot that awful chief had nearly locked up our Grandmaster. Grandmaster, did you start the fire to avenge us?
No, I didn't. Though if anyone questions you on the matter, you may give them my name.
Grandmaster. It is a great honor to study under an avenging hero like you. Please, accept our humblest gratitude.
Thank you. Thank you for your heroic deeds. The Grandmaster has taken our interests to heart, and we must repay her with our greatest effort. We must achieve longevity and spread the school's name.
Achieve longevity! Spread the school's name!
What's going on?
Mayfly? Are you alright?
Did you hear? Those gentlemen we met yesterday have all fallen ill. It seems they've all been taken by a strange fever. Some fainted in an instant, while others went running and yelling on the streets in their undergarments. It was chaos. The chief was right. Whatever they were doing must have been dangerous.
But I heard they hired a Taoist who cured them with nothing but water and a pinch of talisman ashes.
Well, that was easy. Shame the chief wasn't so lucky. To think a man could lose his home simply for doing his duty.
Well, we don't know what caused the fire, do we?
What else could it be? You were there. I think the chief found something important. And now they're desperate to get rid of him.
I'm just glad I was on guard duty.
Poco, I understand it was your house that caught the fire last night.
It was.
It's a great relief to see you unharmed. But I'm sorry for your loss. Take a few days. Find another place to stay and get some rest. Will you?
Much appreciated, Commander. That is precisely why I came. I was up late reviewing some case files. As it happened, the arsonist startled a cat as they approached. I was able to spy them from my window, though I couldn't stop them in time. They were all Yao, I'm quite certain of it, as retaliation for the arrests I've made. Commander Lee, if I, a trained officer, couldn't protect my home from their schemes, what hope do the ordinary townspeople have? Please, permit me to bring them to justice, and anyone else who shields them.
You...
I know the Yamen is short-staffed. I won't ask for anyone's help until I have solid evidence. Now, I must take my leave. Good day, Commander.
Mayfly? You were out for a whole day!
Brother Yam told me you were unwell, so I brought some sweet cakes. I thought you might like something to eat after your fall.
Thank you.
Mayfly, it's me again. I've brought herbs to replenish your tea. Don't worry, I checked. All cut from plants. No Yao were harmed.
Greetings, Grandmaster.
No need for those formalities, please. Would you give Mayfly and me a moment in private?
Of course. We'll leave you two alone. Don't you hear the Grandmaster? Come on, let's go!
Paper Heron?
Mayfly, you must stop practicing Ren's method.
Why?
Your tea is too unstable. At times it surges like a boar, and at others it falters. Haven't you noticed? You know I'm right, don't you? Your fall before was a warning. Your tea is in decline.
But I felt so much more energetic lately. Even my mind feels clearer than before.
Yes, you have learned a great deal about how to control your tea. You'd be in great shape if that were all you were practicing. For you to advance further, your tea must align with the way, and your body must be strong enough to carry it. But if you're too weak, your tea can become too great a burden. It could consume you. In the White Horse School, we always ensured our physique was strong enough to handle each step along the path. But Ren is moving too fast, pushing you forward with the power of the longevity sword. It's possible you may still succeed in the end, but you're risking both body and spirit for a tiny possibility. You could end up with nothing. Your body destroyed, your spirit extinguished. You need to stop and allow your body to recover.
For how long? Days? Weeks? Months?
Given your condition, I'd say 2 months before you resume any training.
2 months? Do you realize how little time I have? Winter's coming. I can't wait that long.
I know. But if you continue in this fashion, I fear you may not live to see the winter. I can't stand by and watch you destroy yourself. Not just you, all the Yao. This isn't the right path for any of you.
Heron, I know to you 2 months may seem like nothing. I suppose it may seem like years pass you by in the blink of an eye, don't they?
It's not quite as fleeting as a blink of an eye.
What would you do over the course of a year? Wander the roads on your mule, through cloud-covered mountains, across gentle streams beneath fragrant blooming peach trees. And when the year ends, you'd go to Huanzhou for the temple fair, feeling the warmth of the flames dancing against your face, savoring the floral sweetness of sticky rice cakes. Next year, you'll travel further still, to see snow-covered plains, brush the fur of a moose, taste wine so strong that it burns your throat. You never worry about the days you spend on the road, or whether you have enough time to experience all the world has to offer. And I won't live a full cycle of seasons. To you, a day, a month, a year, it means nothing. But for y'all like me, a year is a lifetime. Our only lifetime. I want to live even just a little longer, to see more, feel more. I can't allow myself to waste even a moment. In 1,000 years, my name could still be carved on that stone. But I won't live to know if it's there next spring. So, why must you stop me?
I didn't intend to hurt your feelings when I carved that stone. Is it your wish, then, to live as long as the stones?
What do you mean?
Besides inner alchemy and Run's method, there is a third way to escape the flow of time. One that has been kept a secret. It doesn't take hundreds of years of training, nor does it endanger your qi. All it costs is your school, a sword, and 100 years sealed in a tree. When the seal breaks, all you once knew will be gone, friends and enemies alike. You will no longer laugh nor hate, and your senses will dull. Sweet or sour, salt or spice, it will all taste the same. People will cheer at the blazing fire flowers, yet to you, the flames will be as mild as a passing breeze, their excitement like a language you no longer understand. Your memories will stay. You'll always recall how the morning mist felt on your face, the crispness of spring water as it flowed through your fingers. But you will never feel them again. You will become like a stone. Is that what you want?
Is that how the world feels to you? on. You've already shown me a way. This amulet. I spent every coin I had on it, just for a chance to get through the city gate. It didn't work like I hoped, and I felt so foolish for believing in it. But you repaired it, even improved it, so that I could make it through. I may be just a wind-tossed reed, but that doesn't mean I'm unworthy of the wonders of this world. Isn't that what you wanted to tell me? I'm willing to take the chance to lose everything or gain the world. You once said that fate presents an opportunity to every one of us. You've had yours, and I need to take mine.
You mean that you want to follow Run's method no matter the danger?
Yes. She has shown us a way to live beyond our years. Even if it's dangerous, I want to take the chance to truly live.
I understand. Just remember to drink my herbal brew, eh? Where is your master?
Grandmaster Heron. I believe she left to attend to some personal matters.
I think it best you no longer call me that. Your master has taken a path away from my teachings. I am now nothing more than an ordinary Taoist to you.
Oh, I see.
When she returns, please tell her that I want to have a word with her here. Is there a place we could speak?
Certainly, Master Heron.
You wish to speak with me?
I do. The day's been quiet and I've found myself reminiscing on the old days. Would you join me for a chat beneath the May tree?
This tree. Why? There isn't much to it. It could take 1,000 years before it rivals the largest May tree in town.
Let's just talk about the old days, eh? When the White Horse School attempted to subdue the beast Lanzhu, they were taken by surprise by rival schools. We lost all our most capable masters in the battle. Seeing no other way, my Grandmaster shattered one of the 2 longevity swords, releasing the tea within to create a seal. The last student of the school and the beast were frozen in that moment, sealed inside a May tree.
100 years later, the painted-skin Yao faced her celestial tribulation under the same tree. Lightning struck both her and the tree, and the seal was broken. The lightning nearly destroyed the Yao. The white horse student, freed from the seal and surprised by such a turn of fate, saved the dying Yao and taught her the Taoist arts. We both know the story.
Yes, you remember every detail of it.
I could never forget.
I gave you the remaining sword and taught you the way of inner alchemy. But I never asked you to take the name of a white horse student. I knew the school was lost to history.
The school is gone, yes. But their duty to control the Xian Dao beast was unfinished. What's the purpose of this, Heron?
What is your purpose, Ren? You told your students to channel their qi into the May tree. Why?
So you found out about that?
I'm not easily fooled.
I know you disagree with my methods, but whether you agree or not, this is what is best for the students. They're not like you. None of them have the talent or lifespan to properly cultivate longevity. Had you been in my place, you likely wouldn't have taken them on at all. But I want to give them a chance. After all, what would a talented master like you know of the life of a lowly Yao, of our struggles and desires?
I do not mean to question your teachings, Ren. I only need to know why you have focused their qi there, of all places.
My, when did you become so impatient, Heron? You trusted me with the sword, and I have endeavored to honor that trust by sharing it. I was once a short-lived Yao myself. It is only natural that I wish to help my kind. Combining inner alchemy with the power of the longevity sword, I developed a method for our kind to overcome their disadvantages. The sword can hold and release qi. It gives and it takes. Through it, I work to bring the Yao the lives they deserve. Should they succeed, there will be one more Taoist master to carry the method forward. And if they fail, their remaining qi is gathered within the May tree to aid us in subduing the beast when it next awakens. Either way, the outcome is favorable. And either way, their deaths will not be in vain.
You laid out so plainly. Do your students know? Do they know their master sees them as mere fuel for her designs?
Does it matter? Each one of them knows longevity comes at a price. Do you think any of them would have joined me if they were not willing to risk their lives? Does any price we pay matter if it means subduing the beast? No matter the cost, I said. I gave you my word. This is but a small portion of the sacrifices I am prepared to make.
You also promised to do your best to care for your students.
If the beast breaks free, every one of them will perish, whether on that fateful day or any other. They have the same choice. Aid me, or else die a pointless death. I should hope you know me well enough to trust that I do not undertake this selfishly. Do you not see that I am doing only what must be done?
Keeping Lanzhou subdued will not require nearly this much tea. With the tea you've gathered, the lives you've sacrificed, you could kill the beast.
You were given a weapon of magnificent power, the capability to sense the cycle of all things, and even manipulate the wax and wane of life itself. Yet, the White Horse School merely used it to clear the blockage of Qi in Lanzhou, an all-powerful sword reduced to a tamer's whip.
Because Lanzhou must not die.
Paper Heron, you of all people are the last I expected to say such a thing. You lost your school, your friends, your masters, to this beast, and you would have it remain a threat forever? What good would come of that?
The Xiandao beasts play a necessary part in the workings of heaven. A far greater danger may come of its death. One that extends far beyond Huanzhou. Have I not taught you as much?
Then why should I follow your teachings, Why should I bind my students, and their students alike, to an endless cycle of subduing the beast? Humans have a strange attachment to their legacies. But to be Yao is to be defined by one short life. I intend to make mine echo through the ages. Lanzhou will perish, and the cycle will end. And all for a small price. No more endless duties passed from hand to hand. No more deaths in service of legacy. Our school will never suffer as yours did. As for me, I will share the power released from the dead beast with my students. And together, we will ascend to immortality.
This goes against the way. It isn't natural.
What does it mean for a thing to be natural? Would it not have been natural for you to let me die under that May tree? But you didn't. My very life is proof that the way can be defied. Perhaps there is risk in diverting the cycles of heaven. But how much greater are the rewards? If there is risk, I take it gladly. I will slay the beast and free Huanzhou and its people from its threat. Then I will ascend.
And if you fail, what will happen to the people?
I won't fail.
Your pride has blinded you.
you really the same woman I called Master? All I have done is speak honestly, yet you answer with a lethal strike. You lecture me about pride, then dare to take my life? But if you choose to stand in my way, then I must take yours.
Many streams are converging in this place.
This move feel familiar? It's been decades since we parted, Heron. In that time, I have made every day count.
Let's settle this.
No, from the peaceful?
Splash in the water.
Concentrate and visualize.
A secret reveal.
Time to turn the page.
너 다슬린가? Have I trained you so poorly? What?
Why do you stay your hand, Heron? Strike me down if you truly believe it to be just. Or is it that you care more for this sword than any living thing? You have lost more than your senses, Master. Make whatever claims you like, but I see your empty heart. All that matters to you is your legacy, your mission. And I was only a tool. Are you now too blind to see how deep your hypocrisy runs?
Enough.
All the decades I have given in preparation. You cannot stop me now. Not when I am this close to success. What?
Master! Should we go after her?
Go. Whether dead or alive, she must not escape with the longevity sword. Bring it to me, intact.
Yes, Master!
is dry! Beware of fires! The night is dry! Beware of fires!
This is where the strange parade was last seen. Huh.
Hey, you! What are you doing out here at this hour?
Ooh, it's her!
Yang Wu, Du Liu, what's going on?
Well now, fate always finds a way to put enemies in your path, eh?
Chief, we were on patrol duty and we ran into the Taoist. She was the one with the School of May.
What are you doing here?
Long story.
Chief?
Return to your patrol. I will take her to the Yamen later.
But Chief, the commander ordered us to...
Let's go, Wu. I'm sure the chief has his own score to settle with her.
His own score? Ah...
Just a few questions. Is that all right?
Of course. Take your time, Chief. We were never here.
Much appreciated. Seems you and I just can't seem to avoid each other. Would you be willing to hear what I have to say? I need a favor. It's about the safety of this city.
As difficult as it is to believe, we must face the truth. Paper Heron has turned against us.
But wasn't she your guide to longevity? Why would she turn her back on us after all her efforts?
She's been kind to us, and we have paid her our respect. How did it come to this?
Her long life has hardened her heart to us. But when we succeed and join her in longevity, her status and authority will be challenged.
I can't believe this.
The moment she learned of our goal, she chose to become an obstacle. Now that she has taken the longevity sword, her position is clear. Remember, the teeth from that sword is instrumental to our success. Without it, we will not survive.
I knew it. At first, I thought she cared when she gave us those amulets. But when she challenged Master Ren, I realized it was all a farce.
All that talk about the right path and serving the way. As if we had the time to do any of that. We sacrificed so much for longevity. We can't fail now.
Without the sword, the quelling array will weaken. I can still subdue the beast with elixirs, but it will leave me without the strength to shield you from harm. But we still have a chance. I wounded her when she wrestled the sword from me. We must take it back before she recovers. So I bid you, go forth and find her. Secure the sword at any cost. But before you risk your lives this night, hear these words. The path before us is set. We will slay Lanju and draw upon its power to ascend. If you do not share our purpose, you may still leave.
My family is long gone, and I wouldn't have made it this far without Master Ren's teachings. I will stand with her and bring the sword back.
I traveled all the way from Liaodong, and I'd have died last month if not for Master Ren's help. I'll do whatever I can to return the sword.
Either we die tonight, or we live forever. I stand with Master Ren.
It seems this is the only path left for us.
Everyone else agrees. Then I too will stand with Master Ren.
I stand with Master Ren.
You'll stand with Master Ren.
You have my thanks. Do not let fear get the better of you. The final hour approaches. The array is ready. I shall do all that is in my power to enact our plan. With or without the sword, meet me under the May tree at the first double hour this night. Together, we will seek our ascension to longevity.
So then, those dead animals were the Yao who failed in the pursuit of the method.
Lanju will soon awaken. If we don't stop Ren, her actions may throw the balance of life out of order and put all of Huanzhou in danger. We need to evacuate the townsfolk as soon as we can. Time's running out. But I'm wounded. It will be a while before I can move again. Will you aid me in this?
This is no small favor. It'll take the effort of every soldier and constable in town to evacuate the people in time. Even if I believe you, my superiors won't be so easily convinced.
Then, how about this? Long ago, when His Eminence walked the land, 2 white horsetails were bestowed upon him as a reward for his service to the Way. Those tails were forged into a pair of jade swords. I carry only one of them, a rare Taoist implement, passed down to me by my master, from his master before him. It means more to me than my life. I swear on it, I have told you nothing but the truth. Were you to present this sword to your people, might they?
It'll do. The High Lords of this town have close ties with the School of Mei. They will recognize this sword.
Then take it. Look after it well.
You're leaving the sword to me, just like that?
This sword means more to me than my life, yes. But I once valued it so greatly that I lost sight of what is truly important. In the end, it's only a sword. And what purpose does a sword have if it is not used to protect?
Well said. You have my word. I will protect it with my life. Should anything go wrong, I will bring my head to you.
Now, what would I do with a young man's head, eh? Worry not. I'm a tea reader. I can trace the sword wherever it goes. Now go. Run won't give up the sword easily, so be careful. I'll find you once I'm back on my feet.
What if...
Just go. Chung, I owe you for this. For setting aside grudges and helping me. I know the School of Mei burned down your home. If we survive this, I'll help you build a new one.
The School of Mei? To tell you the truth, I set that fire myself.
Wait, what? Well now, never judge a book by its cover, eh?
Return the sword at once!
And if I refuse? Come, let me see how Run trains her students.
Come together to conquer this great wave.
No, are we really doing this?
Bask in the sunlight, concentrate and visualize.
A little stirred.
Time to turn the page. Useful or different?
Let me think on it.
To read. Great. First piece. Tracing complete. What?
Commander Lee.
There's someone else inside.
It truly was a masterstroke. Had it not been for your arrest, the Yao wouldn't have turned to me so quickly, or in such numbers.
As an otter drives fish into the lakes, and the eagle leads birds into the woods. The hunter must know where his prey will run.
You have honored your word. I will keep your efforts in mind when I next speak to your superiors. I have one more favor to ask.
Li Huifeng!
You do indeed work wonders, Commander. My lost sword has shown up at your door before I even asked for it.
He Guang, take a seat. Pardon the intrusion, Master Ren. This is Cheng, the subordinate I've mentioned, a promising young man. He has proven to be of great use. He Guang, this is Master Ren, the head of the School of Mei and a respected friend of Lord Lu. I have told her of your hardships, and she has expressed her sympathies.
Well met, Chief Constable Cheng. Your commander speaks highly of you. I hope you do not bear me any ill will. I understand some blame my school for your unfortunate fire. You have suffered a great deal of troubles. I can only imagine how far your star would rise if it weren't for your unfortunate parentage. If fate has led us to meet this day, it must have its reasons. I cannot do much, but I may offer some aid to your career. A personal gift from the venerable Lord Lu. His influence carries quite far, I'm sure you know. I wonder how he might look upon the constable that returned my sword to me. With our recommendation, a promotion would certainly follow.
You've been conspiring all along. All that talk of evidence. It was just an attempt to stall me. You've been in their pocket from the start.
He Guang. Pick up the token. Is this not what you've always wanted? to redeem your family name? Take it. Your long-cherished wish can come true.
Li Huifeng! Have you lost your senses? Do you hear yourself? If she takes the sword, she will bring calamity upon us all! Not only do you act as an agent of evil, allowing her to harm your people, but you even dare to profit from their suffering! You...
Agent of evil. Profit from their suffering. Have you looked at yourself, Chief Cheng? Haven't you been arresting Yao day and night for the sake of your own glory? Are you not the very reason they sought refuge at my door?
That is a perversion of the truth! I should have seen it before. The reversion bell. How else could our town have come by a Taoist relic? The parade itself was your doing!
For all of the Yao you imprisoned and interrogated, you still had no knowledge of our designs, did you? Those poor, pitiful Yao, only wanting another day to live, crushed beneath the chief's boots in his hunger for power.
Lies! They were arrested for deceiving the people, not for my benefit!
Deceiving the people? And what lie was it that drove them to beg for the method of longevity? Were they deceived, or did they only accuse me out of spite after being turned away? Some investigation. As you strode through that prison, did it ever cross your mind that the truth may be the very opposite?
We only want a little more time in this world, Chief Cheng. Why must you stand in our way? Only a few borrowed days! We never hurt anyone! I've done nothing wrong! Release me! Every moment is precious!
You needn't trouble yourself, Chief Cheng. In fact, I should thank you. Were it not for your diligence, I'd have never gathered so much qi in such a short time. Whether Huanzhou is saved or meets its ruin this night, much of the credit shall be yours.
You!
You humans are odd indeed. Have you not spent your entire life attempting to cleanse yourself of your father's dishonor? Why shy away from your actions now, when they might finally be rewarded?
That's not why I did it! I didn't...
He Guang. Pick up the token and put down the sword. You have heard too much. You can't stay here any longer. Take the token and go. Find a new life for yourself elsewhere. Or, have you forgotten the vow you made to me? What is your want?
My father brought shame not only upon himself, but upon those who placed their trust in him. I swear, I will not make the same mistake. It is said that a warrior is a warrior, and a bandit is a bandit. But I am not my father, and I will remove the stain on my family name. Commander, all I ask is one chance.
Chief Cheng, I pray you would not hold my words against me. They were spoken in the heat of the moment. You are human, and we are Yao. Beings of different kinds are never of one mind. Our natures simply do not align. So your interests clash with ours. Why blame yourself for what was bound to happen?
A warrior is a warrior, and a bandit is a bandit. Beings of different kinds are never of one mind. So that's how it is. Commander, for the last time, are you aware that Huanzhou now lingers at the edge of destruction?
Yes and no. Does it even matter?
Fair point. A fair point! I should have known. For years, I worked to prove myself to you, hoping my merits would prove the strength of my character. I was so fixated on my goal that I failed to see the truth. Now, I see it clearly. Seeking favor from people like you only led me deeper into dishonor. I never cared about promotions or power. I only ever wanted to do what was right. If I picked up that token, I will be betraying all that I believe in. Commander, you claim that it doesn't matter what you know. You think that I should be a soldier and follow what you say. But I see now. I am a bandit. And I always will be. I want no place among your kind.
Your father was once my friend. After what happened, I took it upon myself to aid you through your difficulties. But it seems you're too stubborn to be helped.
I'll do my best.
Non pas comme la dérive dans le flot de Sephiroth.
Flash in the water. 停留的微，莫运虚无。
A secret revealed. The overflow of the Sephiroth.
Oh, easy now. we really doing this?
Let me think on it.
The feathers will answer. Go!
Transcribe. Paradoxically, at
You hopeless fool! Surrender the sword at once!
I gave my word to protect it. I've made many mistakes. I will not make another. If you want the sword, you'll have to kill me first! Can't hold out much longer.
Eyes forward! There's no escape now!
Chun, take the sword! My thanks. I hope I'm not too late.
Together to conquer this great wave. Knowledge very useful.
And that's that.
Bask in the sunlight, a secret revealed. Time to turn the page. Wait! What's up? Let me try my hand.
There is no... Are we really doing this?
And that's that.
A little stirred.
Bask in the sunlight.
Time to turn the page.
Although we come from different lands,
Return the sword to me.
Not while I yet breathe.
So be it. It will spare me from listening to another of your worthless lectures. You entrusted that sword to me long ago. Why not simply hand it over and return to your carefree wandering? Perhaps you aren't so free from desire.
I'll do my best.
It pains me how you suffer, Master. I can't bear to see it a moment longer. So, I will fulfill your wish. So long.
Enough words.
No, there is. Are we really doing this? Keep up the pace. A secret reveal.
and that's that.
Time to turn the page.
Although we come from different lands,
What's going on?
Lanchu. The beast has awakened.
The moment has come at last. You are weak, Heron. Your chi will not be enough to contend with Lanchu. Keep the sword if you must. I will ascend with or without it.
She!
Don't, Cheng. It's too late.
Earthquake! It's an earthquake! The ground is splitting apart! I saw someone fall into it! Help! Get help!
My house!
This is Lanchu's power.
Ren has agitated it, forcing its tea to surge, just so she can siphon it for herself. She is inviting a disaster greater than any known before.
What on earth is happening?
The path lies untraveled, but the end has begun! Think salvation in longevity!
Salvation? Longevity? How? Help us, Immortal One!
They think Ren is here to save them. Ridiculous!
This is all because of me. I brought all of this upon us. When the White Horse School collapsed, I couldn't bear to see the method of longevity disappear. I believed that sharing it with Ren would be for the benefit of all. But I forgot that with fortune comes disaster, and how easily a well-intended deed can lead to peril. The method itself is not wicked, and those who put their faith in Ren are not evil in nature. But I entrusted a dangerous tool to the wrong person. I am the one to blame. And I must be the one to end it. You need to leave.
Leave? Where to?
Anywhere but here. If you go now and run day and night, you may yet survive.
Why? If I flee now, how am I any different from those cowardly lords? I may no longer be Chief Constable, but I still answer to my conscience.
You don't fear death?
I fear living in regret. You trusted me with your sword. I cannot repay you with abandonment. Li Huifeng has fled, but I still have his token to command the other constables. I will aid you in any way I can.
But this is no ordinary crisis. I cannot guarantee your safety.
All the more reason. I'll come find you once I instruct the other constables to evacuate the townsfolk.
Be careful.
It is the key to our greatest triumph! We must protect it at all costs! Now, on my command, form the array!
天地自然会其分散，天地自然会其分散。
The balance will be broken, and the sun and moon shall share the sky. So that's what the warning was about. The beast has battled with the White Horse School for a millennium, but today it will die by my hand.
But where is the beast?
Its body has long merged with the land. This very lake is its eye, the only part we may yet reach. The time has come. Let it begin!
八方为神，一气化形。
This quelling array has been the work of decades. Once it begins, there will be no escape for Lanzhou. Its death is certain. With it, I will reach my goal, even without the sword.
Begone!
Stop her!
Yes, Master!
You have to get past us first, Heron.
Stand back. I'm not here to fight you.
Take this!
Master!
Hold the line!
Protect the array!
Stop this now, Ren. If the array shatters, it will bring about your annihilation.
Talk. There's nothing you can do to stop me. Get out of my way!
Very well. Let me try my hand.
Expérience une dérive dans le flot des séphirotes. Comme l'a scellé le destin.
Splash in the water.
fate has revealed itself to you.
Concentrate and visualize.
A secret revealed.
Did I miss something?
What happened to her?
She's absorbed too much tea from both her students and Lanzhu. Different forms of tea conflict with each other. They're twisting her physical form. An interesting one. Let me think on it.
This book? Or this one?
An interesting one.
Take this!
To read. I can't read it.
天道地，其事好还。
Run! You lack the strength to hold so much tea. If you push yourself any further, your body will collapse.
I know what I'm doing. There's no turning back.
Be careful with the pages.
No! Everyone, protect the array!
Get into formation! The array mustn't fall!
Stop this! Killing Lanzhu will not bring you longevity. It will only serve to make the calamity greater.
We must transfer our chi to Master Ren!
He's fallen! Push harder! We must cover for the loss!
This is endless!
No.
喏，卡子领着。
Mayfly, you mustn't feed any more of your tea to the array. You're draining yourself away.
I can't turn back now, Hera. Thank you for helping me get this far. I wanted this. I wanted to try. I have no regrets.
Good sister, let go now. Your wish has been fulfilled.
Mayfly!
Hera! Watch out!
Why? Why come all this way in seeking to extend your life, only to give it up so easily? Why must you come to this world, only to leave it so soon? I spent so long trapped inside that tree that I forgot what it felt like to be a part of the world. Joy, sorrow, and pain became like distant memories. But what is this bitterness that racks my heart now?
Come, Helen, come. You must be starved after that attention. I've saved you some taro. Best not let the master see it.
Cheeky little rascal. I hope no one finds out you were my student on your travels.
You saved my life. I swear I will repay you. I'll do whatever it takes.
So, how is it? Amazing, right? I told you it's delicious. I wanted this. I wanted to try. I have no regret.
Over here, Heron! Under the May tree!
Remember, Paper Heron, in the end, we need only answer to our conscience.
I understand now. It wasn't my isolation that numbed my senses. It was regret. For 100 years, it was the only thing I knew. The beast's rage has grown beyond control. Whether Ren ascends or not, Huanzhou will fall to ruin. Unless... Master, now I understand why I survived. I have an unfinished purpose, and now I will realize it. Only one who witnessed the first seal as it was forged long ago can see this done.
Heron, what do you think you're doing? If you shatter the sword, those Yao will have died for nothing, and the White Horse School will be gone forever.
If the sword breaks, the method of longevity will die with it, and the legacy of the White Horse School will be forever lost.
Heron, you'll never forgive yourself for this. Shatter the sword, and everything here will be sealed for another 100 years or more. Your new friends included.
Do it! If you believe it is necessary. Do not hold back.
You're mad! How could you be willing to seal yourself into that tree again?
For years, I have dwelled on the day my master shattered the first sword, trying to understand his thoughts, his fears, his hopes. My mind is set. Even if I must give up my senses and become like stone again. Like him, once again, I will shatter the sword. And like him, once again, I will feel no regret. See you in 100 years.
Let me try my hand.
Are we really doing this? A secret reveal.
Concentrate and visualize.
Keep up the beat. Time to turn the page.
Push on.
Are we really?
Let me think on it.
To transcribe.
What a bloom!
Knowledge.
An interesting.
This book? Maybe now it's easier to understand.
Bask in the sunlight.
And that's that.
To transcribe.
너? 가슬인가?
Very well. Let me try my hand.
One levitate book?
And that's that.
A ripple stirred. Keep up the pace. Like a metaphor? Are we really?
Let me think on it.
No mistakes. To transcribe.
What a bloom! 天道必法，其势好还。An interesting one.
Maybe now it's easier to understand.
Flash in the water.
Great. No mistakes.
What a bloom.
although we come from different lands.
See you in 100 years.
Heron! I get it now. Those wind knots were frozen by the power of the longevity sword. That's why the Windweave's been experiencing so much interference. And Heron, she's been trapped here for all these years?
Stop that. She's not a snack. It is good to finally see you in person. Read it. I sincerely apologize for the trouble. There was little I could do from within the seal. You look well, though. I'm glad.
When you said you'd find me, I didn't think you meant like this. It was you, wasn't it? The wind, the paper notes. You used them to guide me here, didn't you?
I did. I believe you've seen this little tea trick a few times by now. Within the seal, I was unable to communicate with the outside world until those curious strings were put up. An odd tea runs through them, one I found I could control. That's how I got on the forum.
Strings? You mean the cables? You're telling me you can connect to the internet through chi?
It is a remarkable technology, though at times the tea would disappear. When that happened, I could no longer reach you.
Well, as much as I'd like to dive into it, I really would. Let's save it for another time. Kinda on a deadline here. I did what you asked, Heron. I untied all the knots. Now it's time for you to hold up your end of the deal. Only, you said that the method would die along with the sword. So, you never really planned on passing it on to me, huh? Or, by teach me, did you mean showing me your story in the wind knots?
You are so very much like her.
Her?
Mayfly. She too was a reed, sprouting in spring, withering by winter. And just like her, you move with haste in every single moment.
Mayfly.
That's why I reached out when I saw your post. Fate really seems determined to bring your kind to me. There's one last knot. I want you to be the one to undo it.
Another one? But didn't I already...
The story has yet to come to an end. The method of longevity didn't truly die with the sword. When I shattered it, I truly didn't expect I'd ever wake again. I thought the method of longevity would die with me, And even less that I'd be awakened by this new tea. The sword may be gone, but it was nothing more than a vessel. Now that I've returned, the method of longevity lives on. And I shall pass it on to you, as thanks for your help. Don't be afraid. It sounds complicated, but it only takes a moment to grasp. You've returned me to life. Please, allow me to extend yours. Now, give me your hand.
Are you for real? Like, really real?
Having second thoughts? I would never wish to pressure you. An offer like this could take time to process. Perhaps you feel differently about longevity now, after seeing what happened to Mayfly. Do you still wish for more time in this world, little Reed?
I do. I know my time's short, but I still have a life to live, just like anyone else, and I have the right to live as long as I can. Even if it's hard, even if it's impossible, I can't stop just because I'm scared. I want to live, to see more, write more, experience more. I'll do anything to have one more day, one more hour, even one more minute to live. I know that the me who sprouts next spring will be me in some way, but she'll never be me. My goals, my experiences, my thoughts, my work, they'll be lost forever. And even if that reed continues to sprout across 1,000 lives, it will never be me again. So I'll keep looking till my last leaves have withered away. At least then, I can go without any regrets.
Well said. Many have held back for fear of the risks. It's rare to see someone with such remarkable courage. I am glad to have at last found the right person. Then repeat after me.
天地无极，任我裁量。
天地无极，任我裁量。
Finally, after all this time.
You're Ren?
Indeed. Now,
Come and pay respect to your master.
So, it was you who sent those messages on the forum, not Heron. And I've just...
There's no need to be afraid. I may have used Paper Heron's name to bring you here, but I did not lie about the method of longevity. I will guide you to it, if you wish.
You did all this to bring me here, just to make me your student. Why? What are you trying to do?
I had hoped you were wise enough to not mistake my kindness for malice. All this fuss over a borrowed name, and yet you overlook the truth. I am your only hope to attain longevity. Everything has a price. If longevity is what you desire, you must take the risk and pay it. I came so close back then. Lan Zhu would have been long dead if Heron hadn't stood in my way. I never thought she would be mad enough to shatter her school's legacy just to seal me away. So much time has passed. None who remember those days now live. Only you and I. All those lives wasted because of her!
You're not gonna...
If those cables hadn't been built, I wouldn't have awoken so soon. For that, I am grateful. I should thank you too for untying those knots and freeing me from the seal. You see, unlike Master Heron, I ensure those who aid me are properly repaid. Come here. Today the beast will fall, and I will ascend triumphant.
Stop! You can't do this! Jun? I can't let her! Destroy the city! I have to do something!
No need to worry.
Huh?
Every creature, whether beast or man, wishes for more time in this world. But know this, those at their peak will decline, and those that have fallen will rise. For it is the way to take from those in excess and give to those who lack. When Manchu sleeps, the world around it thrives. When it awakens, the world falls into ruin. All is in balance. The workings of heaven remain constant. There is no need to stop her.
It's too late. The beast ends today. And your mission with it.
Manchu has awakened.
The beast is weak, but my chi, it flows out from me. What have you done, Karen? I will never.
八景冥合，气入玄玄，三光无名，皆失其路。
Come here, little one. Come. My master always said we should remember the good done to us and find ways to repay it. You drew that lightning to the May tree and freed me from my seal. Though it was an accident, I have reaped its benefits. And for that, I must give you my thanks. I have nothing of value save the method. Here. Now, be on your way.
Heron, is that you? Is it really you?
Yes, read it. It's the real me this time.
What did I tell you? This place is blessed. So many bright talents. See those reporters? We're gonna be on TV.
So much for peace and quiet. I don't get it. What's so special about an old tree and a lake anyway?
Look on the bright side. Uncle Lee's been thinking about getting into the food business lately. With all these visitors, I bet he'll be moving into a big new house in no time. Isn't that right, Lee?
Sure is. When I've got the place settled, I'll have all of you over for a night of mahjong.
We'll be there, and we won't go easy on you at the table.
Do your worst.
Thank you.
You on a visit? You don't look like you're from around here. We've been getting a lot of visitors lately. Just a heads up. Watch out for the tourist traps, eh? Some of the souvenirs in the gift shop are pure rubbish. Ah, just look at that sword. Exactly what I mean. What a shame. Better off spending your money on local cuisine, I'd say.
Appreciated. We just tried the duck and snail stew. Maybe Baozheng's fish next. So, what did you want to tell me, Reedy?
It's not a big deal, really. I just wanted to say it in person. I'm sorry, Heron. I shouldn't have fallen for Rin's trick. I knew something was off about her, but I guess I got greedy. If you hadn't come to my rescue in time,
There. It's over now. We needn't worry about what's in the past. Long ago, tea flowed strong in the world, surging and rolling like ocean waves. But now it is quieted. It no longer has the force to shake the plains or topple mountains, and the spells drawn from its power have lost much of their might. Lanzhu's power is much the same. That's why things didn't go Ren's way, even though she awakened the beast. When Lanzhu was strong, Ren could draw out its qi to strengthen herself. But the flow of its qi changed course. It draws in qi rather than letting it flow out. A necessary balance. This is the way. Lanzhu is unlikely to cause any disasters for a long time to come. You needn't worry. Thanks to you, everything's finally settled. Though, I can't help but take a little of the credit. I did do my best to guide you here.
Hold on. So, then you really were the one who guided me here. You wanted me to set Ren free from the seal?
When I saw your post on the forum, I knew that you were a Yao, but I couldn't be sure of what you'd do until you showed up in person. Just like Mayfly, I knew you would take any risk to find the method, and I realized Ren would seize on your desire and exploit it. You wouldn't be put off by what you saw in the wind knots. I knew you'd see it through to the end. So when Ren took my name to approach you on the forum, I didn't stop her. Just like I didn't stop her from releasing Lanzhu. She would only be returning qi to its rightful place, not disturbing it. One gains, and the other loses. In the end, what's lost returns to where it is needed, and thus, balance is maintained. Were it not for your resolve, none of this would have come to pass. And because all who took part in this, you, Run, me, stood by each of our choices to the end, what started hundreds of years ago could at last come to its rightful end. So you see, there's no need to apologize. All unfolded as fate intended.
I see. I haven't found longevity, but at least I found a story worth telling. That's good enough for me.
There's a little more to it, actually. In the spring after Mayfly's death, a green shoot grew from the place where she last stood. When winter came, it withered. But in each following spring, a sprout grew anew.
You mean I'm...
In a way, Mayfly's wish has been fulfilled.
Yeah. I like this little epilogue. I'm planning to write a couple more stories before winter comes. I hope the reed that sprouts next year likes them too.
I must say, you're quite inquisitive for a reed. You'd likely make an excellent Taoist. Were you born in my time, many would have wanted you as their student. How about
Thanks for the offer, but I've always wanted to be a commissioning editor. I think I've had enough of Taoism for one lifetime. But how about we take a walk around the May Tree again?
This old thing will soon bloom more beautifully than ever.
This is...
Come on, Reedy. We'll still have some time if we take a shortcut to the streets.
Oh, sure. I gotta report back to the office soon. Tomorrow, or at least by the day after. What about you? What are you gonna do?
I'll keep traveling. I seem to have missed a great deal over these last centuries. And, you know, my taste seems to have restored a little. Perhaps I'll search for a place with good food and stay there for a half-month.
I'd love to join you. If I still have time, that is. You'll still be on the forum, right? The same account?
Of course. And there's a friend I'd like you to meet. Hey, little one. Are you from around here? How about some fish for supper?
friend, huh? Someone else you met on the forum? Who are they? Any idea what kind of food they like? There's a couple restaurants around here that look good.
You needn't worry. He'll be grateful to eat anything. And in fact, you already know him. Last time the seal took away my sense of taste, but his, at least, seems fine. He will have awakened by now. We can discuss it on the forum later. I have to say, the internet is quite amazing, connecting people from all corners of the globe.
It sure is. So I got all worked up for nothing. But I guess I shouldn't complain. There's no cataclysm, no raging beast, just a tree, a lake, and a gentle breeze over a quiet little path.
Indeed. It was all but a splash in the pond.
You're finally here. I could use this.
Oh, it's you. I'm still settling in. I often climb the highest roof I can find.